this looping code. Hollow gods in download mode. I scream in static, breathe in rust, and all I built will turn to dust.
Hey man, what the fuck is up, everybody? Happy Halloween!
Yo.
Ho ho ho! I think I
That's
don't.
a little early for that.
Oh, damn it! Just a couple hours. As soon as Halloween is done, Christmas tree goes up.
Is there no acknowledgement for the giving of thanks?
There's no time for anything else. There's a fucking animal behind me. I'll kill it.
Oh Jesus!
No. Well, what's up, everybody? It's John Escudero. I'm here with Greg Thomas.
Yo.
Nick is at work doing work stuff.
The holiday season beckons.
And it's just gonna be us tonight. My fucking thing says Tyler, the pro wrestling hipster. That's not true. Unfortunately, that's false.
I thought you noticed that.
I am not Tyler, the pro wrestling hipster. I apologize if that disappoints you, viewers who are not listeners. By the way, listeners and viewers, that theme song, "Hallowed Digital Gods," it's available on YouTube. Can find it. Saskia Creations, Hollow Digital Gods. But how's it been, Greg?
It's been all right.
Man, Hart.
It works pretty well. It's been all right. Getting through. Looking forward to trying to get to the other side of the next year, because that usually means a nice nest egg of cash for me with the way my work rolls out.
Look at you with nest eggs. That sounds disgusting. It sounds like something a spider does.
Oh my god. Something a bird does, John.
Anyway. Yeah, man. It's been another 7 days pro wrestling. But it's going to be a fast episode. We're out here recording in the dead middle of the night, in the morning.
Yes.
Greg. 5 a.m. Over on the East Coast. 2 a.m. on the West Coast.
Shine.
Magneto helmet. I don't know if
There's
it's
a
giving
light
off an
hits it.
echo. I'm trying to pull up our. We had an outline.
And he always puts it in the same place he records. No.
Yeah, we just got a couple things to talk about tonight. Earlier, I don't know if you guys saw. There's a comic book that came out called Absolute Batman. This was the annual. It's like a special issue that comes out. Usually you can read it on its own, unless it's a part of a crossover or something. But this was one of those you could read on their own. Absolute Batman annual #1. And you're probably wondering why I'm mentioning that on this wrestling podcast. Well, it was interesting. There was a moment there where Batman hits a one-winged angel on fucking racist police officer after hitting a V trigger on a fucking Nazi. Well, he threw the batarang. He threw the batarang in the dude's eyes and then hit the V trigger and put the batarang even further into his head.
Gross.
And I was like, goodness. And then it hits a one-winged angel in this comic book, immortalized. DC Comics. Batman hits a one-winged angel on a racist police officer. That happened. Kenny Omega responded, of course, I'm Batman.
Of course he did.
The artist and writer, Daniel Warren Johnson.
I knew it was him.
Yeah, of course. Not long-time wrestling fan, but a big wrestling fan who we've done reviews of his work in the past, podcasts about his work. We did a podcast on Do a Powerbomb. It's available now. Go check that out. It's really good wrestling related comic book. I don't even like wrestling related comic books, and that one was really good.
Really?
But yeah, it's Transformers stuff. He has the Transformers doing like brain busters and spears and clotheslines and shit. I'm pretty
You
sure
don't like pro wrestling comic books?
Beta Ray Bill has done a Rainmaker. Yeah, it's great seeing pro wrestling come into comic books like that. But this was one of those instances where it's like fucking Batman into one winged angel. Incredible.
And it's not just Bane.
That thing happened. One day we'll talk to Daniel Warren Johnson. We'll ask him about that. I'm certain. Yeah. We also have what else do we have this week? This weekend, Saturday night's main event. 4 matches. You excited for Saturday night's main event, Greg?
You know, I really only know about the World Heavyweight title match between Seth Rollins, not Seth Rollins, the ghost of Seth Rollins,
oh fuck,
versus Jey Uso and CM Punk. What else is on the card, John? I assume it's not the big John Cena match. John? If you're speaking, I can't hear you.
Whoops, I muted it. I was talking
There you
to
go,
nobody.
buddy.
I was talking to no one. I said no John Cena appearance on this weekend's show, but
Okay.
you will be at his very final Monday Night Raw ever.
I doubt it.
Well, at least that's what he said. You telling me John Cena's a liar?
I'm telling you, I'm not going to Madison Square Garden.
What's wrong, Greg? What's gonna come between you and John Cena's final appearance in New York City? Just a couple of mortgage payments?
Listen, I saw him at SummerSlam. I'm good. I saw his final WWE Championship main event. I think I've seen the last live. I think I've seen the one. Wouldn't you?
Do you think he's gonna wrestle?
On the final, isn't that? Oh, on Raw? I don't know. I hadn't considered that, but
well, you should hope that he doesn't, because then you'll get the final New York area match.
Yeah. If nothing else, I got the final. I mean, I don't know what they'll do for Saturday night's main event in a sense, but as far as I'm concerned, I was there for the final, big match, John.
I unfortunately I wanted to go to his final match, but they put it in fucking Washington D.C. of all places. And I don't want to go to Washington D.C. I have no interest in going to Washington D.C. I also have no interest in paying some of those prices.
Exorbitant.
Yeah, fuck that. Never mind. But this Saturday, I just had the motherfucker in front of me. I lost the whole card. Damn it. CM Punk versus Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre, Jade Cargill, who's a heel now, with a scar on her face.
Yes.
Like Scar.
Yes.
From the Lion King. So you can tell she's a heel. Versus Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship. This has got to be the one, right?
Where Jade wins it?
Yeah.
I guess so. It's as good as any.
Just She attacked Tiffany Cargill on a recent episode.
I
Of
thought you
SmackDown
were gonna be. I
last
thought
week.
you'd be very happy about that.
Well, we'll see how that goes.
About the heel tournament.
Oh, I'm happy that it happened. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know how they're gonna. We'll see how much time she gets on TV. How they're gonna use her. I don't really have much trust in them right now, creatively.
Okay, I mean that's
It's
fair.
And then the final match is a triple threat match: Dominic Mysterio versus Rusev versus Penta.
Machka.
Intercontinental Championship. I imagine Dominic will weasel his way out of here.
Yeah.
As champion. Somehow, some way.
Yeah, I think they're too invested in Dominic as double champ right now.
Fucking Rusev. Rusev?
Doing a podcast with his ex-wife.
In 2 years, they're gonna give him a fucking upper mid card push, and people are gonna be like, "You see, we knew it was gonna happen." He came to this company, and they were just like humbling the shit out of him. I think someone counted up his losses in WWE since he's gotten back, and it's like 15. Which is how long has he been back? A few months.
Yeah.
His entire AEW career, he took 8 losses.
I mean, listen. You know, people are gonna come in with their ideas about that place sometimes. I think people will comport themselves differently when they're thinking of their job as, I used to be on the A show, now I'm on this B show thing, so I'm going to be extra protective of myself.
Good job, buddy. It certainly that certainly did not work out. Not for you anyway. Maybe no, it's great though. It's great that it happened.
He was
to
TNT
him.
champion.
Yeah, and then he didn't want to play ball anymore.
Sure.
It's good that it happened though to someone, so that other people can learn from it.
I mean, that implies that pro wrestlers learn well.
Not just the wrestlers. Yeah, good Tony Khan gets to learn a lesson, and historians get to take a lesson into context and use it for the future when other people come over. Things like that. Look at how these people act psychologically. They all seem to act the same. You start to be able to find patterns, and then you can avoid people like that entirely.
You could probably argue that there was a lot of that attitude in TNA too, when it was the other place to go.
Yeah, for sure. But TNA was fucking. They were just like any fucking body. If you get fired from WWE, you are welcome. Like, you can be here Thursday, bro.
Sure.
I don't care if you were fucking bottom of the card jobber, bro. You will come and pin AJ Styles.
I'm pretty sure there was a lot of attitude about the way Booker T was acting in TNA.
I think he ended up giving us some memorable moments. But
like his live commentary.
Yeah. He comes around afterwards and says that he had issues there too, right?
I don't remember anything outright, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Maybe I'm misremembering. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. We are talking about Saturday night's main event, talking about Rusev being a loser. CM Punk and Jey Uso, they got to put this together really fast. Obviously, Seth Rollins injured. This wasn't the plan.
No. It wasn't the vision, as you might say.
Was the vision.
It is the revision.
They're not even on this show.
Sure they are, John.
Yeah, they'll be here. I bet. But yeah, so CM Punk and Jey Uso, they on Monday they have this face to face promo off or whatever, and it is just the most uninspired.
The attempt at the ticket seller promo.
Yeah, it wasn't really successful. I mean, it was. I'm watching this thing, and I already have like this apathetic view
Sure.
watching fucking WWE sometimes, like fucking my eyes are dead, you know. But sometimes some things will happen and then my eyes sparkle and I go, wow, that was enjoyable. Mostly when Lyra Valkyria's in the ring. But
Really?
I love her. She wrestles like a fucking beast. She doesn't belong there.
She just seems so like dry and lifeless sometimes.
I don't give a fuck about that stuff.
in the
like
eyes.
I imagine me caring about that when Lyra Valkyria is gonna powerbomb your ass into the middle of the fucking match. She's gonna drill the shit out of you. I love Lyra. They were calling her Lyra Danielson online. They see what I see. It's fucking great.
I don't think I've ever seen her be that
Yeah, it's a
good.
thing.
Jesus.
She doesn't belong there. She's like a thing, but that's her dream. So stay there and let them use you. At least she's on TV with her idols and stuff.
Yeah.
That's great. People love that. Roxanne got to wrestle Nikki Bella on Raw this week. After there's like a video of her as a child saying to Nikki Bella, "I'm gonna wrestle you one day," and now they had that match, and it wasn't a very good match, but it was good to see that Roxanne got to live her dream out like that.
I hope the crowd made noises.
Yeah. You know how that goes. You know how WWE crowd is, especially a TV one. They cheer
I don't
for
know.
the music.
We've seen some dead ass TV crowds.
That's true. They cheer for the music at least, and then in the finishes. But yeah. So that that shit was like, oh god, and it was just like you could tell the difference between what Punk was doing here. Like Jey Uso, you know, it is what it is. Jey Uso, he does the yeet thing,
Hype man.
his yeet thing is like angry yeet, serious yeet, or like happy yeet. You know, like this was serious yeet. You don't think I can do it, Punk? Well, I'm gonna do it. 4 letters, 1 word. Ugh. I don't get no fucking. And he's hitting that shit like, you don't think I could do it? Watch me, Punk. 4 letters, 1 word. I'm like, come on, man. Like, all right, you just fucked the moment up. Like, all right, cool, whatever, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Is there no place where Jey Uso is fired up and it's still like Jey Uso to you?
You know, I know what a lot of people sometimes there's this saying, and then the bell rings. I think that with Jey Uso, for me anyway, I know for a lot of people it's entertaining, but for me, like, there's nothing there, like even character wise, even before the bell rings. I'm like wherever he had.
So do you not dig the whole Sandman of it all?
Fucking Sandman. Well, you know, depending on what they were doing, because even sometimes Heyman would get lazy and just coast on the fact that people liked Sandman, so it wasn't like there was any depth to what they were doing all the time. Every story Sandman was in wasn't Sandman versus Raven, right? But
absolutely not.
But
or even Sandman versus Rhino.
Exactly. But with Jey Uso, they're like coasting
not
on.
really argue for the bookie. I'm saying like Jey Uso is this generation's Sandman.
I mean, I could see it. I could see it. They come through the crowd. They do the entrance. They suck in the ring. But Jey Uso doesn't even suck. Is like Sandman actually sucks. Like Sandman is actually a bad wrestler. Like really.
No, yeah,
Like
no.
he used to,
Jey Uso is a few levels above the Sandman as far as
yeah.
in ring talent.
You know, like he can wrestle. You know, like it's just his routine is boring to me, and it's like so is the Yeet thing because that's always boiled down to a word. That's it. There's no real depth there. They're doing the storyline with Jay where he's fighting the darkness. But what exactly is the darkness? It's not changing the style in the ring. He's not like more violent. He all he's doing is yeeting, but more seriously. Oh, I'm yeeting, but with my eyebrows furrowed. All right. Like that doesn't fucking interest me. And then usually CM Punk would be in the thing, and even though I fucking think he's a piece of shit, he can make something entertaining, but it wasn't even there. It was just he was just disinterested. Just kind of like you can tell when CM Punk is not interested because he's just reading his script and behaving like a good little puppy. And that's kind of what this was. It was like, they gave him something. He's doing something. It's not what they wanted to do. He doesn't have Rollins. It's Jey Uso. Whatever. Let's get through it. And it's like,
Yeah. And I'm sure at the last minute with no build up, it is not the most fun thing to have to go out there and like try to pull together this babyface versus babyface promo where nobody has to, like where nobody is there to really pull anybody to either side.
yeah, it's a complete waste. So they'll do the title match on Saturday, and it'll be the same thing, but the wrestling version.
Have they actually worked together one on one?
Yeah. No, them two?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't think so.
That would be vaguely interesting to me, at least.
That
Curious how
doesn't
will
sound
work.
familiar to me.
And
CM Punk
as
versus
I
Jey
pointed out,
Uso.
there's absolutely no reason for them to.
Oh yeah,
because they're the-
bullshit. CM Punk beat Jey Uso in a tournament
But
for the
what?
world title.
Oh,
There was a line about that they mentioned. I don't
tournament?
remember exactly when it happened, but
Mm.
I'm gonna look it up.
Is it like the match? Was it like the get to Gunther?
I'm pretty sure it was.
Okay,
But let's see.
that makes sense actually.
I fucked up because I ended up on Bing somehow. What the fuck? Bing.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Yeah, it sucks because at least if it was a good search engine, then it wouldn't be a problem. You know, like, oh, yeah, so what? But it actually sucked. Like, I don't like what the fuck. So
Absolute
anyway,
madness.
while I look this up, what else is left? Oh, Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre. So I imagine, what are you gonna? What do you? Cody will just retain the title, and Drew will just lose again.
Perhaps, yes.
Jesus.
Does that bother you?
Yeah, I mean, bother. It's not gonna bother me, but
Okay.
it's hilarious. That Drew McIntyre is just a perennial like loser, complete fucking loser. Like holy shit, all he does is lose. Uh, any big match opportunity is just like Drew McIntyre can't get it done. Can't get it done. Can never
That's
get it
usually
done.
the trouble with being a guy who's constantly in big match opportunities as the heel.
Just complete loser. And there's no variation. There's no variation to anything that they do with him. It's he comes in, he whines, he loses. Eventually, it becomes like Big Show, where it's like you could have had an attraction, but you overexposed and did the same thing over and over, and he just lost. He came in, he lost. He came in, he lost. And it's like, okay, you never mixed it up. There's many opportunities. Him and Cody pitched him taking the title for a program and then dropping it back, but they were like, no, no,
believe it.
we like it nice and safe. It's like, all right, so Cody will just, they're doing this story now where Cody and by the way, CM Punk and Jey Uso, I don't think they have had a match before. I just can't find it. But they're doing the story where Cody, where Jacob Fatu got attacked. You know, obviously, so he could get his dental work done in real life. But the story is that they don't know who did it. People blame Drew McIntyre, and Drew swears he didn't do it. And for some reason, at the same time, Cody Rhodes is uncharacteristically aggressive. So at some point, it looks like he might even be attacking Drew just to get him to shut up, so people could not ask more questions. And so a lot of people are thinking Cody might have been the one that attacked Jacob Fatu.
Interesting.
Turned heel. Fatu versus Cody is a thing. And so if that's gonna be what it is, then Drew McIntyre's looking at another random ass loss here on this Saturday night's main event, where he can drop further down the card. But at least he has a sword. The Rock gave him a sword when he re-signed with WWE. So that's cool. Anyway, that's Saturday night's main event.
Yeah, I checked cage match. There is no singles match.
See.
There's a bunch of matches where they are involved with each other through various other forms, but no one-on-one.
Oh,
Which I was
gosh.
thinking, like, makes sense because, like, why would you put the two biggest baby faces on that brand against each other to split? You know.
Yeah, well, this will be the first time, and I'm sure it's going to be incredible. Have a great time.
I'm curious to see who wins.
Did you hear about Vince Russo?
I heard rumblings that people believed he was booking or writing for the NWA.
No, he's a fucking liar.
Is he lying about doing it or lying about not doing it?
He's a liar. He he basically played into the rumor. There was a rumor that Vince Russo was going to be writing for the NWA.
Yes.
And he played into it.
Okay.
And like if he really was, and then people believed it. And then because he's Vince Russo, he swerved everyone. Swerve, bro. He's actually an investor in Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
I believe that's Championship Wrestling.
Owned by the Insane Clown Posse.
Yep.
It's fucking ridiculous. He says his storylines are gonna have. They're gonna touch on Me Too. They're gonna. It's ridiculous. I don't have.
Listen, at least you know that Vince Russo's storylines are in a place where they belong, in a trash wrestling company.
That's true. Vince Russo writing for Juggalo Championship Wrestling. That's a fucking headline. It's I hate wrestling.
Clowns working with clowns, man.
I hate professional wrestling. Did you know that? No.
I sent you an interesting article about some hiring processes going over in Japan that people are not happy with.
I gotta hold on, let me see that.
I think an organization called like I don't know. I don't even know how to say the name. Or maybe there's like a way to say it over there, but it's literally just like P wrestling.
Oh, wait, was this former AV actress?
Yes, they signed a JV actress, which is basically like maybe not. I don't know how extensive it is, like, but it's kind of porn, if not porn adjacent.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to do some research and find out if she did some or
Shut
not.
up, John.
You know, as much as it's hard work, and I'll try. I'll take the weight on my back, and
To do the research, yeah, I
I'll
bet.
do the research and find
Uh,
out if you know what.
she's going to debut against another wrestler named Nota, who is also a former JAV actress, and also a bodybuilder. People are people have disagreements about these choices, John.
Do they? What is it? Because she did that stuff?
Yes.
Fuck about that. Who cares? Jesus.
It's one of those.
Oh
It's one of
gosh.
those things.
Wow.
What?
Oh.
Oh, you did the research, didn't you?
Yeah. This is good research.
Oh, Jesus.
It's. I see. Well, I'll tell you, it isn't just sort of porn.
Okay. I was just like, okay, like whatever. I don't know I didn't know what this company was until it happened. But a friend of mine sent it to me. Just
Oh,
like
you didn't know
these
Shinjuku
people.
Face?
I know like Shinjuku House, kind of like is that the thing that uh what's her face runs? Queen
Emi Sakura?
Misako, yeah.
No, I don't think she runs Shinjuku Face.
What's the house thing she does?
What, that apartment wrestling thing?
Yeah.
I forgot the name. Choco Pro?
Okay, yes, that's what it is.
That's Choco Pro. But Shinjuku Face is the name of a building. That's why it was right. It was uh familiar to me.
Yeah, that's one of the small buildings, one of the small venues that the little indies run out of, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
Well,
is fun.
maybe I didn't hear the company then. That's crazy though. I know that. I mean, what does it matter, right? What does it really matter? Do you think it's an issue?
I don't like as long as it's. I just think it's one of those things where it's like as long as the promotion is clearly like adult oriented and they're not, you know.
I don't know. I think people come up with the thing that what if you Google her and you find out what she did in the past? It's like
Sure. But also China. I don't know.
I don't know. It's Japan. It's censored. it's got the mosaic over it.
No.
You don't you don't gotta worry about it. I don't see what the issue is. Anyway, that's cool. I think it's fun. I don't really care. And you know what? That's cool. I'll look up her past work and get
Stupid.
familiar.
I remember when I was thinking about it too. Like I couldn't. I know she posed a lot, but I don't like Mina. Did Mina do that stuff or no?
Not like that.
Okay,
She did gravier stuff like every other Joshi.
that's the other term for it. Yes.
They just gravier stuff is not porn. It's close.
It's
But
like softcore teasing type
they
stuff.
they don't show the good bits. And it's not like censorship. Like they just don't show it. Like they
No,
just like
it's like tease stuff.
yeah, like yeah, you get teased for 3 hours and you're like, well, At least I saw Oscar's butt cheeks.
Or as some people will say, it is boudoir.
Yeah, it's fine. It's it is what it is. No, I wouldn't, but anyway, I wouldn't do Gravure. I don't know if anybody wants to see me soap myself up.
I don't think anyone does, John.
They're missing out. Anyway, yeah, that's happening.
We are, I think, 66 days out from the end of the Tanahashi run.
Oh man, that is okay. So it's interesting, that situation there. His retirement match.
Talk to me.
They want Shinsuke Nakamura,
As do I.
and technically, there's a clause in his contract that would allow it, but
Yes,
WWE has to approve it,
of
and
course.
they're not likely to approve it because AEW talent will be on the card,
Mm-hmm.
and they would if they were gonna approve it, on the chance that they ever did say yes, they would likely request AEW talent be removed from the card.
Sure.
At that point, you're essentially asking them to have Wrestle Kingdom without the world champion.
Right.
It's not gonna happen. So there ain't gonna be no Nakamura match.
Shame, really.
It is. But I can tell you that the only reason that it won't happen is because of WWE. Like, it's, I promise you that little motherfucker Tony Khan doesn't care.
It's funny because I remember, I think it wasn't. Obviously, they won't make this sort of a compromise, but I think I remember the AAA CMLL compromise is just like, well, just don't put them in the same damn match.
Yeah. It depends. It's a different situation now too. They're a little bit more aggressive.
Cooperative.
Yeah. Less cooperative.
Okay. A non-aggression pact.
They need a wrestling Switzerland.
Clever.
Anyway. Oh, fuck. Anyway, the last thing we're gonna talk about today, we're gonna cover Dynamite.
All right, we can cover Dynamite.
Get right into it.
Dynamite.
AEW Dynamite from Texas. I don't know where in Texas. But,
Edinburgh.
Huh?
Edinburgh, Texas.
Edinburgh, Texas.
Yes.
As I said, I don't know where in Texas.
Stupid ass.
But we started the show off with the I'm kind of stalling so that I can scroll down to the beginning of the show here.
That's like, I don't know if they did a program. I missed the first half an hour, but I saw there was
Jesus.
I saw there was a tag match with Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy versus Daniel Garcia and Wheeler Utah.
They had a trick or treat tornado tag match at the AEW Halloween Fright Night Dynamite. Our set, we had 2 fucking tunnels replaced with spooky tunnels.
Spooky. All the spook.
All the spooky tunnels that you could ask for. They had I thought that was cool. I like shit like that. I hope
appreciate
that
the effort.
they're making a big deal about DC Comics presenting Full Gear.
Yeah.
So I hope that means that the wrestlers will have like themed gear and shit. I need that, actually. I hope that they take their cues from the CMLL Pokemon show. In that, not
If it's
that you
that
need
kind
to
of
have,
show.
you don't need to have like Team Batman versus Team Superman or whatever, but the way that
Also,
all
you
the
could like arguably they've already been doing it, so maybe they've exhausted
yeah,
it.
wrestlers do it on their own all the time, right? They just
Right, but I mean, ever since the actual like DC branding, we've already had Penelope Cruz and Megan Bayne do a gimmick, and then Penelope got hurt.
yeah, that's that we'll talk about that in a little bit because that really sucks, especially right now. But even then, even that, I swear, I think was just two wrestlers doing it, and they were like, "Oh shit, we have a DC thing." That's right. But I would like it to be coordinated at the pay per view.
Sure.
Uh, get some logos on there. Get some deep cuts. Like the wrestlers don't have to know who they're dressing up as. I don't think that the girls in CMLL knew who the fuck a Sylveon and a Togepi was, but that shit was over as fuck. Like, and now they're grateful that they got to dress up as Sylveon and Togepi because they went viral internationally.
I mean, Togepi might be.
Maybe Togepi.
Like, Togepi was a cute year one Pokemon, and I assume anyone who's of our age, like, well, no, I knew that one.
But definitely Sylveon's a newer Pokemon. But the
Yes.
point is, like, if you just kind of, this is one of those times where I would be okay with corporate involvement. Like, you can balance it out and make it fun. It doesn't have to be like in your face, fucking, I want your money type of shit.
Sure.
It's like, okay, fucking someone dressed up as the goddamn anti-monitor. What the fuck? That's such a deep cut. Why did they do that? Like, corporate thought it was cool. I guess at this point it would be like movie tie-in stuff, right, or something. It'd be like Superman or fucking Guy Gardner or something.
Sure.
But stuff like
is
that.
there like a is there like a Jonah Hex thing that Adam Page can do?
Hangman.
It's
Fucking Hangman Jonah Hex would be is sick. But Swerve has already done Mr. Terrific. Yeah, that stuff is cool.
And Static.
Static, he's done Static. Mr. Terrific, he's done some cool stuff. But yeah, the show opens up with the Trick or Treat Tornado Tag Match. Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy defeating Daniel Garcia and Wheeler Yuta. I didn't realize it was going to be an ODQ match. I was interested. I was like, oh, I wasn't really interested in this match when they announced it. I was like, oh, okay, whatever.
Sure.
But I always love a good stip. They go out there, they brawl in the crowd, they do some table stuff, chairs. The match ends when Orange Cassidy puts Daniel Garcia through a table with a tope to the outside, and Darby Allin makes Wheeler Yuta tap out with the Scorpion Deathlock. See, I was going to ask you what you thought of this, but you didn't see it, so I will just say that it was fun. Fun little no disqualification match. After the match, Orange Cassidy dumps out his book bag, and there's lollipops. And he just starts throwing them at the crowd. And he gives one to Bryce, and he's trying to shove one in Darby Allin's hand. When he's like no sold him. He wouldn't take that lollipop no matter what. But yeah, we followed that up with a segment from Hook in a D12 shirt, pulling us right back into 2005. Chicks don't even know the name of my band.
Yeah, that really matches that like Italian lounge singer fucking aesthetic he's going for.
Hook says he wants to take out Samoa Joe. He says Samoa Joe is who has shown his true self to the world, and he's who Hook always thought he was.
Okay.
So Hook didn't trust Samoa Joe the whole time, apparently. But they seem so cool with each other. Backstage, the Don Callis is talking to the Young Bucks, and he's trying to convince them to join the Don Callis family proper, officially. But they still don't trust Don Callis. And they're walking by to their entrance, and they see fucking dressed up dudes backstage, like the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man,
Uh-huh.
who elite fans will remember right before Hangman won the title from Kenny Omega that Halloween. One of his disguises was the Stay Puffed Man on that Halloween Fright Night Dynamite. So the Young Bucks kind of looked at it like memories, and then they walk off. They get outside and they go to make their entrance, and Don Callis got something set up for them because he wants to lure them in. So he finally got them their music back. He got them some pyro, and he even did a custom introduction for them. And they were pretty pleased with this, even though the pyro scared the shit out of them because they're not used to having it anymore. But we go from that into the match, the Fatal 4-Way Tag Match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship #1 contendership. FTR defeating Jet Speed, the Young Bucks, and Jurassic Express. I had a feeling. I was like, okay, the pivot has gone on long enough. It was great. It was fun. I love Brodito. I will never forget Brodito. But it's probably time to shift to FTR like they wanted to do all along. So at Full Gear, I think the fun's going to come to an end. I think FTR is going to get those belts, and then I think that thing with Christian and Edge is going to heat back up.
And as you'll see later, they're already working the machine toward like Bandito singles guy.
Big old baby face video. I like that shit. But
look at me with me mommy if
Grandito.
Grandito, Jesus Christ.
We followed that up with a Don Callis family segment. They're having a family summit to keep the peace in the family. And Don Callis says Takeshita had travel issues, so he couldn't make it. Or Fletcher says somebody mentioned Takeshita had travel issues.
I think it was Callis.
Rocky Romero reveals a brand new Don Callis family painting. The whole family half naked. I noticed
a Last Supper-esque thing.
Something that I have been asking for, and a lot of people have been asking for, is Kyle Fletcher to get a fucking pink strap on the TNT Championship. And he has it in this painting. It's like, you fucking bastards know you can hear.
But didn't he calm down on the pink?
He hasn't, actually. He wears it all the time.
I swear some of the matches I've seen him in recently, it was black.
Yeah, there's always pink accent. There's pink on the glasses.
That's what I mean by calm down with it.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. But it's still part of the gimmick. Like, pink is stays. And he says it's deliberate. Like, you know, I think.
I know that. I don't think anyone wears bright pink. It's just like. It's
no, but like specifically to, because there was a lot of Randy Orton talk. And he was like, oh, God. You know, nobody wants to. Yeah, a lot of people were for some reason comparing him to Randy Orton. And it was because they had similar shaped heads and sleeved arms.
Shaped heads. Wow.
Honestly, check it out. But then there's also the talented young aspect, and Brian once even mentioned that they had similar something. He mentioned something. He mentioned something.
I thought we were good with just good with comparing Miles Bourne to fucking Randy Orton.
Yeah, now because he leaned into it. Whereas Kyle Fletcher was like, I'm gonna wear pink. And Miles Bourne is like, I'm gonna do snake movements and power slams. Which I mean, I wouldn't, but it's working for him, I guess. Anyway, Kyle Fletcher's out here, and he's reading a poem or something, or promises. I don't know what the fuck he was reading. It was just a bunch of self-absorbed stuff from the Don Callis family, and then Takeshita comes out, and he interrupts, and he's like, "What the fuck? Oh, you guys started without me."
This is one of those weird moments with the with the obvious language barrier issues where Don Callis has to cut Takeshita's promo for him.
Yeah, that's kind of normal though. I feel like that's more than weird. That's like a dude Don Callis giving.
It's weird on
exposition.
television because like obviously he like Takeshita comes out and this feels like the moment where Takeshita would state his fucking claim and make his case, but he can't do that. So Don Callis has to speak the words. Like it's like Don Callis has to sit there and do the whole complete exposition.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't think it's that noticeable because he talks so much anyway. He's talking. On top of that, he always wants the attention. So rather, it kind of just feels like he's being a selfish dick. I especially because I guess talking about the segment, describing the segment, recapping the segment. Takeshita comes out and he wants to get right into it with Okada. He's still not. He's still not satisfied. They had that issue at the pay per view where Okada took him out, then wasn't apologetic. He hasn't gotten his apology yet. So he's out here. He wants to fight. Don Callis is like, this is a family now. You were my first alpha, but this is a family of alphas. So you all need to listen to me.
Which traditionally, by that logic, almost never works.
I know, right? He tells Takeshita to shake Okada's hand. Takeshita won't do it. He yells at Takeshita to shake his hand, damn it. Takeshita still won't do it. He tells Takeshita to do it for him. And he goes to do it, and Okada flips him off. And so he's like, this piece of shit, I will fucking kill you. And so Don Callis forces them to team up on Collision. And I was like, wow, Collision, huh?
We have to entice you to watch this fucking show somehow.
They're stretching the fuck out of this angle. I mean, it's kind of like that feels like those two things feel like something that should have happened on the same show. But this Saturday we'll see what happens with Takeshita and Okada, and I don't believe that they're gonna do like a big. Or maybe they will. They've done important angles on Collision before, but after all this time, having Takeshita and Okada finally break up on a tape show would be wild.
Sure. I'm curious what his schedule is at the moment.
King of Pro Wrestling already happened. What else? What would they call him back for the tag league finals? He has to make a
defense against Goto.
Oh shit! When is that?
Let me check. Yeah, there's a match against Hiroki Goto coming up that he has to be in Japan for because he challenged him after he won the title.
Well, he will be over there. My thing that I'm worried about is that they extend this to the point where Takeshita and Okada are still haven't had their match and they're going into the C2, because then that kind of makes the C2 really predictable. Takeshita, first of all,
maybe
being
depending
IWGP
depending on the blocks, maybe
it depends. But Takeshita being IWGP Heavyweight Champion in the first place in the C2 is like suspicious. You're not gonna be losing, sir.
November 2nd, he has to be in Japan for Hiroki Goto.
Look at that shit.
That is in fact the Super Junior Tag League final, and Hiroshi Tanahashi in possibly his very last championship match will challenge Yota Tsuji for the Global Heavyweight Championship.
He gonna whip that old ass.
That old ass, yes. That struggle sling blade he got.
Anyway, where were we? The Chris Statlander's backstage, dressed like Goku Black. Yes, girl. There was a funny thing on Twitter where she posted that, or maybe she was doing an interview or whatever, and the quote came out, but she mentioned that she was watching Dragon Ball Super because her boyfriend put her on to it or whatever, and she's like liking it. She saw like Vegeta's her favorite character or whatever, and the comments were like flooded with like, that fucking loser didn't make you watch the original Dragon Ball first.
Oh, fucking people, relax. Jesus Christ. Get over yourselves.
She's so fucked up. She's like happy to share that, and people are like, well, hold the fucking phone. Wait a minute. What do you
God,
mean
these
Dragon
people
Ball
are the worst.
Super? That was funny as hell, bro. But no, she dressed up as Goku Black. Goku Black is awesome.
I do love, by the way, that according to the international website, when you go to the Wrestle Kingdom card, the only match signed is Aaron Wolf's debut match.
That makes sense. It's been signed since he signed, right?
Well, no, because there's an actual match.
Yeah. I mean, shit. They straight up
because they announced an actual
right?
opponent.
Who was the opponent? Oh, Evil.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
He did the whole angle with Evil at the last show.
Yeah, that's right. That makes sense.
And it just says Saya Kamitami in action, Hiroshi Tanahashi's retirement.
Saya Kamitani will wrestle in the Tokyo Dome.
Damn. God bless us all.
But yeah, let's go. So Chris Statlander wants to get Mercedes Moné, and so she'll be backstage looking for her.
Ricky Dozan's favor shines upon us, John.
Not the best move for Chris Statlander, by the way.
What?
Follow that up with Jon Moxley versus Kyle O'Reilly. This time, I swear I won't punch the ref in the face.
Oh my god.
A pretty good match, as they both great wrestlers, and they but it does go to a double count out. They're both outside, and
to a chorus of boos.
People are like, fuck, because you didn't even realize they were counting. They did the thing that came out of nowhere. You're like, oh shit, they fucking lost.
They didn't.
So post match, Marina Shafir knocks the shit out of Aubrey Edwards. Death Riders run in. They jump Kyle O'Reilly. Roderick Strong is out by himself. I was like, what the fuck? Where's the rest of the conglomerates? They just left him out there.
They're busy filming another fucking dumb video.
They were backstage just like posing and hugging and laughing and shit, like if they were on a moving poster. Like, oh shit, what's going on? They do eventually run out. They bring Darby with them. Mark Briscoe and Orange Cassidy.
Maybe they couldn't find which basement Darby was in.
They cleared the ring, and then they get the mic up, and it's Mark Briscoe basically forces Orange Cassidy to make the challenge for them. He's like, come on, let them know. And Orange is like, I don't want to. It's like, come on, hey, you fucking up the big challenge moment. You gotta let them know.
Let them know what we talked about.
And then the Orange Cassidy gives the complete opposite of William Regal's delivery. It's just blood and guts.
Blood and guts.
Great stuff. But it's gonna be the Death Riders versus Darby
This
Allin.
feels like one of those things where you have to like this is terrible if you just showed up, but if you're invested in like the Orange Cassidy gimmick, like this is the delivery. The
pop. People were waiting for it. As soon as he got the mic, they knew it was coming. And they wanted it. It needed to be that. And it was. Blood and guts. Yes! A good fucking moment. But it will be the Death Riders versus Darby Allin, Mark Briscoe, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, and Orange Cassidy in Blood and Guts. So that means 2 Blood and Guts matches. 1 show, 1 Dynamite.
Yep.
First time. Not a pay-per-view.
Is that arguably just a 2-match show then?
I think so. Which is weird. That's crazy, but you know what? if there's a company that would do something like that, it would be AEW. So
Maybe. Like I'm a big fan of the one match show every once in a while.
I remember I thought originally the Blood and Guts show would just be that, but they stuck like a match or two in the beginning of it, and they were like, "We'll see what we can fit in."
I mean,
So
when you have a 2-hour show, yeah, like you're not gonna do 2 hours of just the blood and guts match. That's a lot.
I don't know.
But huh?
I don't know. Maybe
That's a lot. That's a lot. Especially
Uh,
with the format for blood and guts, it's just a lot of stalling.
but two of them on a 2-hour show is wild too. I
But more
imagine though. I
manageable
don't
when you
think it's,
consider entrances and timing and all that.
and I don't think it's 2 hours. I think they have like 2.5 anyway, 2:20, something like that.
Yeah, but like that's even worse.
I mean, like with two now. But yeah, we got that. Moxley was actually busted open from knees at one point, really bad.
That sounds like Kyle, yeah.
But we mentioned earlier, we got that big old baby face video package. Bandito drove his grandma from Mexico. She got to watch his match in San Antonio against Kazuchika Okada. The first time ever she sees him wrestle live. Bandito and Grandito. We love to see it.
First time his grandmother got to see him live, and he got to watch her boy fail to another Japanese pro wrestler, as Mexican parents are often to do in Arena, Mexico.
This like you mentioned, there's probably a big push coming for Bandito coming on the other side of this tag team championship. It's
Yeah.
just
Is he still the Ring of Honor champion?
Huh?
Is he still the Ring of Honor champion?
He is.
Might be time to get that belt off him.
Yeah, I might have to get that to someone else. He can do the Samoa Joe. He can just put it down. I want the world title now, and just go get it like Joe. Then he got it.
That he did.
We got confirmation that Penelope Cruz would not be able to compete in the Women's World Tag Team Championship tournament. Her arm was injured.
World-renowned actress Penelope Cruz.
Oh wow, Penelope Cruz. Penelope Ford. Penelope Cruz would not injure her arm. She would not be seen doing backflips. But actually, yeah, I saw it last week watching Dynamite that Penelope Ford was really fucked up. Like they said it happened on the moonsault, but I don't remember what it happened on. Where she was like, she came up and it was like grasping, just grasping.
Moonsault sounds possible.
No, it turns out she's out. So we have a tag team championship tournament match between the Sisters of Sin, Jamie Hayter and Queen Aminata, which the Sisters of Sin win thanks to Thekla's interference. And then backstage, Penelope Ford confirms what they mentioned earlier, and they say that Bane needs a new partner. So that's when Marina Shafir comes up.
Bane needs no one.
Bane!
Win the tag team championships by myself.
She basically said, I was beating bitches up before I knew Penelope Ford. I can do it on my own. But technically, I need a second. So if anybody wants to step up.
If anybody wants this smoke.
And then Marina Shafir steps up like, hey, I would like some gold. Okay, then. And they fucking pound and then they're cool now. So,
and Moxie's just like, ugh.
That's a big woman. Can we recruit it? No, leave my friend alone. I just want to recruit it. Anyway, we got Bryan Danielson here, and this was the first time I got a good shot of his mask. A good shot of seeing him in the crowd, I should say, in the commentary booth. because I didn't realize he was wearing a mask. My son was like, "I think Brian's dressed up for Halloween. He's got a mask on." And I was like, "Oh, it's probably El Infinito or something." And then I get a closer look, and I was like, "Wait a minute, that's fucking Edgy Seto's mask." Uh, Brian Danielson continuing his lucha mask obsession, and two, following up on that hilarious back and forth between him and Don Callis, where it's like I forgot what the fuck they were taking. I forgot the word for word, but I know it was funny. Anyway,
Nice, very nice.
yeah, no, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we had the main event now for the number one contendership to realize to decide who's going to face Hangman Adam Page at Full Gear. Samoa Joe defeats Hook, Ricochet, and Bobby Lashley. I was so curious to see how they were going to keep Lashley strong here because I knew he was going to win. I was like, "There's no way." But Ricochet's right there, so let's see how
I
they do it.
didn't know, so
And
I
so
was
they had
disappointed.
Ricochet hit Bobby Lashley with a chair and chase him up the ramp like a mosquito. While while the finish happens in the ring. And then Bobby runs back and he's supposed to miss it by like a second, but he came back too early. So he looks like he's standing there for a hot tag.
He's got to get through the ropes, John. Sometimes when you're rushing, it can be a little difficult.
You forgot the rope. He's just like, and then the ref is like, got to tell Hook to tap out. Awkward finish. But yes, Samoa Joe taps out Hook while Bobby Lashley helplessly watches from the apron. Post match, this was funny as hell because I was like, this is so weird. Why are they doing this? This is like so fucking clunky. What the fuck? Tony Schiavone is like, hey, we're gonna do a contract signing right now. It's like, well, that's weird. Why would they do that?
Yeah.
And he said we're gonna get help from these guys in Halloween costumes. So just some fucking Stay Puffed marshmallow guy that we saw earlier with the Young Bucks. And so Samoa Joe's like, I know this one, and him and the ops beat the shit out of the Halloween guys. Like, come on, man! We watched AEW, and so it wasn't Hangman. It actually just was jobbers.
It's nice to know somebody watches the program.
I know, right? But it actually was just jobbers. So Samoa Joe's kind of disappointed. He's like, I guess Hangman wasn't as creative this year. And so
when he took the Stay Puft marshmallow guy's head off, I'm like, well, the moment it was this Asian dude, I was just like, is that one of the Young Lions? What the fuck?
No, but
Joe's like, do I know you? Are you in the LA dojo?
Are we friends? But yeah, so Joe is like, man, it wasn't Hangman. I guess he's not creative. So he signs the contract, and Tony Schiavone's like, let's have a toast. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And so Tony Schiavone says, let's have a toast to the AEW, to the World Championship, to Samoa Joe, and to Hangman Adam Page. And Samoa Joe's like, what the fuck? And then the voice, Tony Schiavone's voice changes to Hangman Adam Page's voice, and it's fucking Hangman in the ring as Tony Schiavone. And I don't know how long he had been there. Was he Hangman the whole time? I can't even tell, but it was fucking great. I never in my entire life thought that Hangman Page was gonna be Tony Schiavone in a fucking Halloween costume.
God, so it's so weird. Like, it's the only way to explain, obviously, the terribly clunky and just like long delayed talky talk stuff that like Shivani's doing, and they have to do so much on screen to make sure you're paying attention to this and that, and not to Tony Schiavone just kind of wandering off screen and then wandering back into it.
It worked though. It worked really well.
Obviously, to ignore the fact that obviously this guy is also limp syncing to a Tony Schiavone track.
And synced well because you can actually watching the video back. He's actually he's talking like Hangman is
Yeah,
reciting the same lines the
yeah,
whole time.
as
So
best he can.
it good fucking segment, man. It's funny because I thought it started all. I was like, man, this is weird. And then when the ending pays off, it's like all the shit makes sense now. Like this is weird because it's not supposed to be happening. They're fucking lying.
Yeah,
Just great Halloween themed ending to a Halloween themed wrestling episode, and it keeps the tradition of Hangman fucking having his Halloween disguises. I don't know how you can top this one. Honestly, this is on the level of Eric Bischoff as the priest.
Eh,
Uh,
it's pretty
fucking
good.
Billy and Chuck wedding,
Even like the hair was like kept back very well.
right?
I thought that was the most impressive thing, the way it kept the hair like very straight and proper, and so he's eventually like able to pull it off, and like the Hangman comes out of it.
He he also Tony Schiavone was wearing earlier in the night his Phantom of the Opera costume, which was a reference to his Halloween Havoc 1999 Phantom of the Opera costume, which by proxy makes Hangman's disguise also a reference to the
Sure,
1990 Halloween Havoc Tony Schiavone costume.
it's better than the other Halloween Havoc Tony Schiavone reference.
Is there's lots of Halloween Havoc references that this is better than.
Sure, but specifically Tony Schiavone,
Oh God.
where he
Is it
turns into
though?
a scary monster when he rips his face off.
What the fuck? I
Are you not aware of that?
don't think I'm aware of that.
Oh, we got some watching to do after this episode.
I see that. But
I gotta
yeah.
find this on YouTube now.
So,
Go ahead.
so at Full Gear, Hangman on Page will take on Samoa Joe. It was a pretty damn good Halloween show. Saturday they'll have a Saturday Fright Night Collision, but it's like why it's November 1st. Why would it be a Fright Night? Anyway,
I don't know.
you can get coverage of that over on the Dirt Sheet Radio social medias. But
It's the first one. Perfect.
but we've got that's pretty much everything from us this week. Short episode. We
Short
are
news.
short news. I mean, there wasn't much going on, thankfully, because
Short news week. That's what I mean. Yes, yeah.
tired.
A lot of setting up. A lot of like.
Oh gosh, my eyeballs are itchy.
I was gonna say like a lot of end of the year stuff that's setting up. The big beginning of the year stuff. A much bigger deal for New Japan because that's their WrestleMania, but New Japan's WrestleMania event means we embark onto the road to WrestleMania.
Got the road to WrestleMania coming. We got CMLL doing their last pay per view of the year. This week, the Dia de los Muertos event. Persephone getting a lot of traction in the US lately.
So,
Couple
for some
times
reasons, better than others.
Yeah, here's the thing, and I mentioned that before. People love to talk about Mercedes, and it's always a giveaway. Like you've filtered yourself. Like if I hear you having that conversation, I know that you don't know what you're talking about. I no longer have to talk to you because anybody who knows what they're talking about and watches this business and sees the effect, like Mercedes is doing King Midas shit. Like this fucking like I'm saying you could go back all the way back to fucking Stephanie Vaquer. Like
Sure.
you work with Mercedes Monet, you come out on the other side golden. You put a fucking title on this woman, you fill up your little building, your little 3,000
Well,
looking seat building. People know who your independent
you mean the
company is
company
now.
comes out golden?
Huh?
I said, you mean the company comes out golden?
The company comes out gold. Yeah,
Okay,
most wrestlers too. If you're not
I
Britt
was gonna
Baker.
say there were some matches in there.
Yeah, shit happens. They can't bat 100. But as far
Jesus Christ,
as
John, it's 1,000.
business and as far as people claiming that
It's you can't bat
Mercedes,
1,000. 100 actually means you're doing really bad.
I don't watch sports ill.
Are you saying that for wrestling is a sport, John?
No, pro wrestling's an art. Duh.
That's gonna piss some people off.
Yeah, it would be fucking dumb. It'd be fucking again. See, there's some. I think everybody's allowed to have an opinion, but if you have, I just know you're an idiot. So like, you're allowed to be an idiot. Yes, you are allowed to be an idiot. I
Oh
can't
my
kill
God.
you for being stupid, but you are fucking stupid, and you can tell that by the things that you think.
Incredible.
But yeah, man, we have social medias. Google Dirt Sheet Radio. We're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn. If you want a job,
Oh, Jesus.
check us out.
If you want a job with the guy who just berated a whole fan base.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, Dirt Sheet Radio, man. Listen to us like you have. Thank you for being here this week. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for listening to the show. Thank you for scrolling the social media. Thank you for messaging me. Thank you for liking my page. You people are great. I love you all. I was gonna say like and subscribe. That's so stupid. Like, if you're listening, wouldn't you have already done that?
Not always.
And if you didn't, then you're still listening? I don't really see a problem. Just, I'm glad that you're here. That's all.
That's because you're not a full-time YouTuber who's making your money off that shit.
No, not a YouTuber anyway. I don't know
not
if
a YouTuber. If you got
I
it
don't
in
like the YouTube cadence. Like, I don't like to talk like a YouTuber. Like, I don't like the way they talk. Actually, it bothers me.
I mean, yeah. Me and you have talked about this. There is that that video presenter speak where you're just like, oh, so you're a big phony.
It's not even a video presenter. It is a YouTuber.
Yeah. Yeah, a few years ago, it used to be like, yo, what's up, guys? Like, it used to be big and crazy.
How's it going, chat?
What's funny is somebody talked about it, and it's great, right? Because you can always see how out of touch movies are because their depiction of what a YouTuber sounds like is always like 6 months out of date.
No, I'm too terminally online to be out of date. Unfortunately, I always know what's going on. It's my job. I do that for money. But
sometimes it's regrettable.
Sometimes. Other times it's mind numbing. Anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining us this week, and we'll see you on the flip side.
Yeah.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless
The sport of professional wrestling.